Okay. What are we doing? All right. Still waking up. Mm-hmm. Okay. Coffee time. She's so cool. She's like, I don't care if you're working. Hey, Susie. Good morning. How are you? How are you? I'm doing all right. Running behind as usual. How was your weekend? I'm not on TikTok yet. I'm just getting set up with today we got spicy cinnamon for abundance going. I need to cleanse all my cards because I used them a lot this weekend in readings. And Susie, because you're a member, I can do a reading for you real quick if you want before I jump on TikTok. I'd like to do that for you before I get distracted because you know how it is there. I'm good, thank you. Enjoying the beautiful sun. I burnt cinnamon this morning too. Oh, I love that. I put cinnamon in my coffee every morning too, like in the coffee grounds. Good morning, Ashley. Hi, hon. How are you? Thank you. Just what I need to know. Cards. What I need to know. Cards. What to say to me. Okay. I love cinnamon everything. Yeah, me too. I'm a cinnamon girl. Love it. Totally love it. Did you want tarot, Susie? This weekend was insane. I realized towards the end of the week last week that I did not make anywhere near the kind of money I needed to, and I was like $800 behind for the month already. So I had a little bit of a meltdown. Had a little bit of a money meltdown, and then was like, all right, I'm gonna have to do what I got to do to get it done, and I did, but I still have a few accounts on some of those websites that I used to work for, so I hopped on one and did a lot of readings that I didn't want to do, but I made money, so I'm gonna pay the bill somehow. Yes, tarot, whatever I need to know, please. Okay. I'm doing pretty good, Ashley. I woke up this morning. You guys, I'm telling you, manifesting is happening so freaking fast already. It can be. Yeah. Like because I kept an account with one of the companies I worked for so that I can, like, if I need to, I can hop on and make money. But like, we're talking, I make $6 for a 3-minute video, and the readings are outrageous usually. So somebody wanted to know if they were evil and if they were going to be homeless. That was just one example of an outrageous one. And there's so many rules on those companies that there's so much that I can't read on. And it's just, yeah, it's just a lot. I mean, I did fine. I did a really fun reading yesterday with my life purpose cards. Oh, Ashley. So Ashley, you'll appreciate this. So I don't know, Susie, if you've ever seen these cards. I use these for like career shifts. They're old school Doreen Virtue ones. I want to get better ones for career, but those cards, they are crazy accurate. And I always say it. So I did a reading for somebody yesterday. I didn't know anything about them. Brand new person, knew their name, knew their birthday. That's all I knew. They wanted to look at their career because they weren't happy with what they were doing. And they wanted to do something new. I didn't know what they were doing. No idea. And I was like, okay, do you want to look at a specific thing or do you want me to do a general? And she was like, general, please. So I pulled the cards and immediately I was like, bear with me because I don't have any frame of reference here. I was like, but I feel like you need to do something with flowers and healing and maybe teaching about healing with flowers. And she was like, oh, flowers. And next thing I know, she's going on and on that she's taking a class about flower arrangements. And she loves it. Like, so freaking like, there's no way I could have guessed that. No way. So yeah. Yeah, I love those cards. I love those cards because stuff like that happens with those cards. And it still surprises me. And it shouldn't. I've been using those cards for 7 years now, 6 or 7 years now. And every time I have no frame of reference, it still gives information. I'm like, I don't know. Bear with me. Like, I don't know. And it's always accurate. And it blows my mind. In the meantime, everything I predicted for Kristen this week happened. And another friend of mine, Christina, who is a follower of me on TikTok. I've mentioned her, the spiritual strategist who's a medium. I did a reading for her on TikTok last week or the week before, and she messaged me on Friday and she was like, everything you said was right. It already happened. Like, you're the only one that picked up on it. So manifesting is happening crazy. Love and commitment for you this week. Okay. We'll look at that. Ooh, I just don't want this blown in my face as much as it is. I don't want to be eating it. And then I was having a conversation with my friend either last night or the night before. I was talking about, it's a newer friend. It's my massage therapist friend. Talking about how I have a stalker, how I've had a stalker for a long time. And I will probably save this story for our memberships, like the full story for it. I don't really want to put it all public. It's not so bad that I need to get police involved, but it's still very uncomfortable. And I told the whole story to my friend who didn't know the story. And I swear to you, like, I have not heard from this individual because I blocked them everywhere I possibly can. I've had no contact with this individual since 2019. And this morning, and I was telling the story. So 2019, that's a long time ago. Telling the story to my friend. This morning I woke up, this person found me on TikTok and added me on TikTok because TikTok's new. I don't know how they found me. I don't know if they were looking for me. I don't know if they were stalking my website because I can't block somebody on my website. The only thing I can do on my website is block somebody from ordering once they've purchased. Yeah. So I literally told the story. I don't remember if it was yesterday or Saturday, but I told the story 2 days ago, maximum 2 days ago. And I woke up to so-and-so added you on TikTok. And I was just like, happy Monday, 7 a.m. I spoke that into freaking existence. So be careful what you're putting out there because it's happening and it's happening freaking fast because it just happened to me. I manifest shit I don't want. So easy compared to the stuff I do want. Okay. Let's look at you, Susie girl. Yeah, it was, So I immediate block. Like, leave me alone. Have you not gotten the hint? I haven't spoken to you in 14 effing years. I block you on every account. Stop it. I'm really uncomfortable about it. I am. I'll tell the whole story on our memberships. You guys will have to try to remind me because I might forget. But I definitely want to tell you guys. I just don't want to tell it in a public forum. Because I don't know. I can't remember if I blocked them on here or not. I don't know if I've ever seen them on here or not. But if I haven't blocked them because they haven't spoken up and they're just like a lurker, then they can see everything. And you know what? They know who they are. If they're watching, they know who they are. They totally know who they are because I have blocked them so many times on so many different accounts. I don't acknowledge them. I don't speak to them. They literally followed me from one city to another. Like, I'm over it. I'm so tired. Like, leave me alone. It's bad. And it's not a man. It's a female, by the way. It's not a man. Not anybody I was ever romantically involved with. Never once. We're just obsessed, I guess. I don't know. All right, Susie girl, let's look at you before I hop on TikTok. Ashley, did you want a reading before I do TikTok? So Susie, and by the way, you guys, Kat told me not to play copyrighted music on TikTok because apparently that's affecting my people watching. It like affects how many people it sends it out to, which I didn't know. So I have copyrighted stuff on right now, but when I switch over to TikTok, I'm going to switch it. YouTube doesn't love it, but it just like, it does stuff with like monetization, and then I can just mute the song once it's like done. So love and commitment this week. You want to know what you need to know, right? Whatever you need to know. Okay. So Susie, what does Susie need to know? I'm like wide awake. I woke up at 7 this morning. It's 11 o'clock here. I just had a lot going on this morning before I could sign in. What does Susie need to know? Oop. 6 of Pentacles. Which is, it's too bad I have to put non-copyrighted music on because I swear the music keeps me going. Temperance. Six of Cups. Wow. That's interesting. Hold on, let me turn this down a little. Stop. Okay, this is wild. Okay, do you want it from the Life Purpose deck, Ashley, or do you want it from Tarot? Okay, so you got 6 of Pentacles first, Susie, which I feel like with in regards to relationships, this is a good week for you. This is a very harmonious week, generally speaking. 6 of Pentacles. You're going to see more people meeting you where you're at, or you not having to do as much. I know we've been talking about that a little bit, if I'm remembering correctly, about you just letting some stuff happen or letting people come to you, letting situations like fall into place without having to do it yourself, like just letting it be. This is going to be this is the giving and receiving balance. I don't know if you... Yeah, so this is brain fart. Oh my God, Alexis. Wow, I want to keep saying Ashley because Ashley, I guess, I don't know. This is Alexis and this is Twyla. And Alexis had something that she didn't want anymore. I don't remember this full episode, but she had something that she wanted. Oh, I know. She gave a necklace that Ted gave her to Twyla because she didn't like it. She just gave it to Twyla. And then Ted commented, her and Ted worked things out. And Ted was like, you never wear the necklace I gave you. And she's like, oh, because I don't want to lose it. But actually she gave it to Twyla. So now she needs to get it back from Twyla. And how can she get it back from Twyla without being like rude? So she ended up doing this like giving exchange thing with Twyla where she let Twyla pick anything out of her stuff to get the necklace back. But she didn't tell Twyla that's why. They just did a trade and Twyla got way more stuff than what Alexis got because Alexis had like actual diamonds. But that's what happened there. So I feel like where there's been a lack of balance, things are starting to like mellow out for you. And things are definitely picking up speed already. I had a Mercury retrograde moment, which I will also talk about in membership. I got to try to remember. I'll have to do a members live like later this week to just hang out. But I had a Mercury retrograde moment of like, besides the stalker pop-ups that I had to handle, that was like old stuff that I thought had been resolved that wasn't, apparently that needed attention to be resolved. And it's just lots of, I don't know, trying to interact in a balanced way. So with the temperance, this is balance as well. I feel this is patience, it's harmony, it's healing. So I do feel like this is going to be going into a really good direction for you this week. This could be probably middle of the week. Temperance, probably middle of the week. And then 6 of Cups. This is like making good memories, having a good time, being around the people that you care about. Maybe something from the past popping back up, but not necessarily. It's more like enjoying good memories and making good memories and having good memories and talking about good memories and all those kinds of things. So I feel like you're going to have a decent week. This is it's not a over the top week, but this is a good like balance of a week for you, I feel like, which is nice, because we don't always have the balancing. Ashley, what did you say? Tarot? Ashley, you didn't answer me. Ashley, did you want tarot or did you want life purpose? And then I'll go on TikTok. Which, I'm fine with TikTok. I've been considering not doing Tuesdays anymore, but because the last 2 Tuesdays I made $0 when I was online for 3.5 hours. But the Tuesday before that, I did really well. So I'm going to have to track it better because I don't know the patterns yet. Might have just been 2 like random Tuesdays. Yes. Life purpose. Okay, cool. All right. And I may want to open a window. It was cold earlier, but it's starting to warm up. This top is like a sweater, which actually I might want to go change before I go onto TikTok because I'm already getting warm. This isn't always the smartest top to wear if I'm channeling messages because then I get hot. Okay, Ashley. Tonks is snoring. Hold on. I don't know if you can hear her. Can you guys hear her? She's snoring so loud. I'll put the music back on in a minute. I just want to see if you can hear her. She's really sleeping. She's not even like reacting to me touching her. She's out cold. And when she's really sleeping, she starts to snore loud. I love it though. I love it. I got so sad last night over something like dumb. Just the thought of like her not being here someday. It's not dumb, but it's dumb because it's not happening right now. Like she's healthy, but like someday I'll wake up and she won't be here anymore. And that just kills me. Ugh, Ashley. What does Ashley need for a career card? What does Ashley need to know today? Ashley, you got school. Hold on. I'm going to pull one more. Talk to your angels. Yeah, I feel like, Ashley, you might... And I know we've talked about this like a long time ago. I feel like you need to go in a different direction. And I feel like I know you've heard me say stuff like this to Kristen sometimes, that like the reason why sometimes certain things aren't working out, like the job situation that you're in, that you're trying to move ahead in, is because you're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be doing something else. And we've talked about this before with like my personal situation that happened with school. Like I just kept getting doors shut in my face for one reason or another. And it was definitely ended up being because I wasn't supposed to be doing that. I tried my hardest to be a teacher and I was good at it, but it wasn't what I was supposed to be doing. I could teach in a different way. I wasn't supposed to be in the public schools. I wasn't supposed to be oppressed. I was supposed to teach in a way that was unique. So I feel like with you, some of what's going on with you, and I feel like you're kind of knowing it. Instead of worrying, ask for guidance. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. But I feel like you're going to need to start like working on your next steps of where you want to go. outside of what you're doing, because I feel like that's part of what's causing you to kind of hit walls right now. It's sort of spirit being like, hey, you know what you're supposed to be working on and you're not working on it. How about I pull a self-care card for you too, Ashley? And then I'm going to go on TikTok, change my music, change my shirt, open a window, go on TikTok. Holy cow. By the time I get on TikTok today, man, it's going to be late. I need to start signing in earlier. Oh, you got this one already. Clearing. Let's try another one. Oh, clearing. It might be clearing. You need to clear the stuff out of work. Let's see if, that's too many. That was like 8. Hold on. Let's try this one more time. You're giving me a hard time today. This one wants to come out. Silence is what you got there. This is rest your mind. Silence is good self-care. I feel like, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a black cat right here. Just peeking around the tree. I feel like you need to do some quiet time in nature. I feel like that's what this is. Oh, my ear is popping. Quiet time in nature, like going within, sitting where you're most comfortable in peace. Like for me, I'd be sitting in my backyard, or I'd go to the beach when there's not a lot of people there and sit or walk at the beach. You need to do something around nature to get yourself kind of grounded if you can. And that I feel like is going to help you connect with the messages that you need to hear as far as like your intuition and your guides and like moving things forward. Okay. I'm going to be back in one quick second, you guys. I'm not signing off or anything. I'm just going to step away. I definitely need to change my shirt because it's warming up. It was cold when I left the house this morning before 8 a.m. So it was cold when I left. And then now that the sun's coming out, it's warmer. It's warming up. It's going to be a nice day today, I think. All right. I'll be right back, you guys. Hold on. You're welcome, Ashley. Quick wardrobe change. All those years dancing, doing quick changes backstage between dances got me all good to go for this. Wow, my incense is burning fast today. I know you guys can hear me, but you can't see me. I'm just behind the laptop because I'm putting the phone on my tripod for TikTok. And then I have to change the music. Okay. I think we're good there. Oh, come on. Georgia, nobody wants you. No, I think I'm good. And I'm back. Tom's like, what the hell? I'm sorry. Did I wake you up? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Georgia, get out of here. I get so many prank calls on this phone. Oh, and I screwed my hair up when I changed my shirt. Let's fix that. Oh, YouTube, you guys are going to get an ad in a second. I'm not going to skip it because we're not really doing anything. We're just hanging out. But I won't sign on to TikTok until you guys are back. This is so hard because it's a mirrored image. Okay. Who's calling me? Apparently, I forgot to pay a credit card. Great. Because they just texted me, too. Okay. Tonks, you okay back there? I'm sorry. Did I wake you up? Here, you want some of that? Oh, yum. Lazy. Yummy lazy girl. My hair is not cooperating. This is how I protect my my crown chakra, is with these things. When I do readings, it's how I don't get so dizzy. It's how I stay grounded. I have it with like protection oils on it. So when I put certain like hats or headbands or things on my head when I'm live, it's so that it doesn't like mess with my energy. You want more? We want more. Mama's gonna go on TikTok. I don't have time to be feeding the kitty right now. Chunky monkey. All right, let's change the music. Goodbye, fun music. And hello, boring, non-copyrighted music. All right. So girls, you good? I'm gonna start to go on TikTok in like a second. And you know how it is when we do that. It gets wild. I do think I'm gonna do our member live, not just like the tower. Maybe I'll just do like a 2-hour live. Oh, look at her. Look at her. She's like, you woke me up. Give me my food. Look at her. You can totally, her face, is it me? I mean, she's my cat, so I'm obsessed, but she's very expressive, right? Am I crazy? The faces? Here. Oh, yum. So I'm thinking for our membership live this week, we could do like a hangout and a tarot pull. So I might do like a 2-hour one. I got a really bad migraine on Friday out of nowhere. I think it was the solar storms. I'm not totally sure, but I got hit bad in the afternoon on Friday, and then I had to like sleep for almost the rest of Friday. But I was thinking we could hang out, do like a tarot and chat, probably this weekend, maybe Saturday. Saturdays are good for me to go live because I don't have as many clients on Saturdays. So it's like, I can be more present, and I don't feel like, oh, I'm taking away from, the money. If I'm really needing the money, I don't feel stressed about taking away from money earning. Sounds great to me. Okay. I'll post it in the, Keisha doesn't know that she joined the chat, the magician. So she's not in the group that's part of the monthly lives. So I'm going to have to let her know if she wants to join that. I don't know if she's interested in that or if she just wants to get the free mini reads when I go live. But that is not something I'm going to continue to offer for new members. Saturdays are good, just in UK for timings. Oh, okay. Well, okay, so I'll put a poll up so you guys can vote about what is the best timing for all of you, so I can have an idea. So the membership thing, the way that I'm going to do it, because I'm going to continue to offer the free mini readings for members, but I'm only going to offer, like, I'm going to grandfather Keisha in because I didn't say, okay, I don't like this pitch. Ew. Is that what it's going to sound like? Oh, yeah, no. Bye. You're hurting my head. I have no idea what I'm putting on. It's just random shit on YouTube that's not copyrighted. Anyway, what I was saying, like, because I was saying I was selling it as in, oh, join any membership and you can get free mini readings. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, oh, that wasn't very smart, because a mini reading is a $5 reading, right? And a magician membership is only like $2.99. So I'm not even making back one mini reading from that. That's a lot of free. That's a lot of free stuff for a monthly membership. So what I'll grandfather her in because I didn't say it otherwise, but after the first of the month, this month I'll switch it over to anybody that's in the chariot and above receives that. After that, I'm not going to offer it because that's just going to be too much. If I get a lot of people that join just the magician just for that, like that's going to be a problem. This one back here is like, give me more. Stop talking. All right, kid, I have to go live. All right. Your belly's full. You've eaten plenty today. I got up. Yeah, it definitely is. I got up and did a Walmart run this morning. So I was in and out of Walmart before. I didn't go in. I did a like pickup order this morning from Walmart. Ooh, it's bright. I might actually have to close my curtains because it's going to hurt my eyes. I've been fighting a headache like all in here this week. It's stress. It's definitely a stress headache. But we'll get there. Things are getting better. I didn't stay on top. It's my own fault. I didn't stay on top of paying attention to how much I needed to make this month and at the first 2 weeks. And now I'm paying for it because I'm having to scramble to finish, to make sure I finish the month within my budget. So, and a friend of mine was like, oh, you just need this amount of private clients. I was like, yeah, do you know how often I get private readings? I was like, not even once a month. My last private reading was in April. So no, that's not, it sounds great, but I don't have enough private clients on a regular basis to do that, which is why I have to do the other stuff that I do for work. Someday, that's the goal. All right, I am going to switch to TikTok, switch on TikTok or whatever you want to call it. Oh, actually, I think I am gonna, hold on. I'm gonna close this particular curtain. It's just too bright in my eyes. There we go. That's a lot better. Okay. All right. This cat. Oh, you got plenty of food. All right. Stop looking at me. You got lots. You're good. You don't need me anymore. Okay. So we'll see. It'll be interesting. This is an experiment. This is the first time I'm going live on TikTok, not playing uncopyrighted music because my friend said TikTok does not like that. So they show you a lot less. Hi, Cody. Hi, Monica. Welcome, guys. How are you? Good morning. Oh, my God. The mailman's truck is squeaking so loud. I hope that thing doesn't break down outside my house. Hello. Good morning, MD. Hi, Angie. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Harmony. Hi, Alicia. So you guys, we're doing 2 giveaways. If you don't know me, I do a giveaway every time I go live. I do a like giveaway and then I do a gifting goal giveaway. So there's 2 goals that we have to hit. They're each individual ones though. They're not connected. So the like giveaway is 5,000 likes. We got to get to 5,000 for me to give a full free reading giveaway to somebody. And the gifting giveaway today, it's just 2 Good Morning coffee cups. Because I had it at 4 and we weren't hitting it. So I lowered it down so that we could try to hit it get better. Definitely try and get some rest when you can and manifest money flows effortlessly and continuously to me. Oh, I have a money candle going. I have a lot of stuff. Like I started doing a lot more money magic this week. So it's going to get there. It's just waiting. It'll be there. It's going to turn around because I've been saying things are going to start happening. Things are going to start happening in June. Things are going to start happening. And I've been saying it to everybody for the collective. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Stuff is going to start shooting forward. And it already is starting because look at the stalker that like showed up on my TikTok this morning. So not that I want that, but if we can just manifest other stuff, that would be awesome. How are you guys doing today? Good morning. So we're doing free yes or no. I need you to do your name, your person's name, your question, hashtag FYP, to get a question, a free card pull. I am going to share, I have my astrology planner for the week. So I am going to share the astrology for the week. We'll do a poll for the week for self-care, a poll for the week for tarot, and then a daily tarot poll as well. Good morning. Hi, Lindy. Hi, Kalia. I can't see. I'm so blind. Thank you for liking the live, Monica. Hi, Tim. Okay, so if you guys would like a free yes or no tarot card, feel free to speak up and ask your question. We're just starting out right now. We are doing giveaways. Kayla, will Derek pursue a relationship with me? We can definitely check on that for you, Kayla. Can you do hashtag FYP2 to help the channel? So today is the 20th. Oh, it's the first day in Gemini. Happy Gemini season, you guys. I knew that. I did. I knew that earlier. Kayla, thank you for the hashtag FYP. Kaya, not Kayla. I'm blind. Sorry. The words are so small. Will Derek pursue a relationship with you? Let's see. 10 of Wands reversed says eventually. Not yet, though. Monica, Sin, Melissa. Hi, guys. So, Sin, I do need your name, hun. I don't know what your name is. Monica, I need a hashtag FYP. Melissa, I'm doing free yes or no, so I'm not sure what your question is, hun. Kim, will Matt reach out to Kim this summer? Page of Wands reversed is a no, but it's also a communicator for me, so maybe. My ex-girlfriend Jen broke my heart last week. Is she over me? She said, don't contact me. Take care. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Melissa, is my dad proud of me? Oh, honey, I'm not a medium. I can't connect to your dad. I didn't realize he was passed. I'm so sorry. I can't read around that. I won't be able to pick it up. So those of you that are doing free card readings and you're asking questions, I appreciate all of you. I will definitely pull cards for you, but I need you guys to work with me here. I need your name, your person's name, your question, and hashtag FYP in the line. Because if I'm giving my free energy to you, I need you to help the channel out. It's an equal energy exchange. So give me a little help out there. Monica, did I answer you? No, I didn't. Will Dario want to be intimate with me? Okay, Monica. Thank you for the hashtag FYP. You got a yes with King of Swords. Yes. Stella. Yeah, because you didn't follow the directions, Louise, hun. I'm sorry for what you're going through, but you need to listen to directions. Abigail, will Ryan come back to me soon? Hashtag FYP. Yes, you got a yes, Abigail. So you guys, I can look at your questions for you. If you want a free yes or no, you need to give me a hashtag FYP with your question and your person's name and your name. Stella, will I hear good news about the last interview? And I'm not going to keep scrolling back up to, you're welcome, Abby. I'm not going to keep scrolling up to find questions. If you don't put the hashtag FYP in your question, you need to rewrite your question after Stella because I can't keep scrolling. It's too hard to find in the mixture of stuff. So you asked about a job, Stella. I got the Magician reverse, so that's a no, Stella. That's a no. Magician reversed is a no. Or it might be delayed. Sometimes Magician reverse can be delayed communication, so you might want to follow up with that. Mandy, should me and Em become more than friends? And keep liking that live, you guys. I'm doing a giveaway for a full free reading if we hit 5,000 likes, but you got to start tapping that screen. Devil reverse is a no, Mandy. Not a good idea right now. Not a good plan. Okay. So let's talk for a second about the astrology for the week because I feel like everybody that's in the room got their questions answered because we're down to 2 views already. I I don't think music is making any difference. Hi, Blessed Hands. Welcome. Hi, Amanda. Good morning, hun. Okay, so for this week, it's May 20th to the 26th. This is our astrology. Hi, Basara. Welcome. So I'm just starting to read our astrology for the week. Today is Gemini, start of Gemini season. So happy birthday, all my Geminis. Okay, a vibrant sun moves into effervescence Gemini on Monday, setting the tone for a lively, vivacious few weeks. The more superficial aspects of life will be emphasized now. So put a stop to moping about the world's problems and get out there and enjoy. And I've been saying this. Once we get closer to June, it's going to start picking up. Are you guys manifesting stuff? Because, man, the manifestation rate is turning around so fast. It's overnight at this point for me. I literally talked about something 2 days ago and it happened this morning. And it wasn't something I wanted to happen either, unfortunately. I wasn't trying to manifest it. Venus and Jupiter also bring the sparkling sign on Thursday and Saturday, respectively, bringing an added boost of glamorous romance and benefit socializing. Beneficent? I don't know what that word is. Wednesday is an auspicious day to forge new alliances in order to reach your overall objectives. Thursday's full moon is jam-packed with astrology influences to help shake off tired, stagnant routines or emotional obligations so you can feel free of baggage from the past and realign yourself with forces and people who really have your best interests in mind. If you've been surrounded by vultures who would rather take rather than give, this is the day to turn the dynamic around. Kindness and loyalty are out there if you look. Saturday is the better day to meet a soulmate. Sunday is a good day for tackling chores. Tips for a good week this week: free yourself from the chains of one-way obligations. There is nothing wrong with seeking out fun and good cheer. Not all of life needs to be serious and to be worthwhile. And then the major event of the week is Saturday, which is weird because we have a full moon on Thursday. On Saturday, Jupiter enters Gemini. The upcoming 12 months are all about increasing your sphere of influence through communication, social media, and other forms of reaching out. With an open-minded, upbeat mindset, you will be able to attract a wide range of people who put a spring in your step instead of dragging you down. Oh, is Jupiter in Gemini for the next year? I'll have to look that up. Yes, I think so too. I sent out 2 resumes and got 2 requests for interviews. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my God, I love that for you, Amanda. That's great. Yeah, it's suddenly it's like, I don't even know. Like suddenly the light turned on or something. Sorry, I'm trying to not put on copyrighted music today to see, because a friend of mine who is on TikTok, she's not on TikTok as much as I am though, said that TikTok doesn't like copyrighted music and it might not be showing my lives to people because of that. But I'm not seeing much of a difference here. I'm not seeing a big difference at all. Hey, Kendra, welcome. So that was the weekly astrology. So happy Gemini season. It should be a lot more fun and light. And then after that, we go into Cancer, which is Cancer's more moody. Not my favorite, but it is an energy. And we're doing, just so you know, Kendra, I know you just came in the room. We're doing hashtag. We're doing free yes or no polls with your name, your question, if you have a person in mind, their name, and then hashtag FYP to help support the channel. Sorry, I'm just sharing out the live right now to people because sometimes that helps. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Cancer energy. I think it's just because I'm so much Scorpio that I don't vibe with it that much. Like, it just is it's too moody for me. I don't know what it is. Like, it just makes me feel like too trapped in emotions. All right, this is great. So now this isn't playing music at all. What the hell? Oh, there we go. I've got lots of Scorpios in my social group. Yeah. I'm a quadruple Scorpio. Hey, Sarah. Is Nick going to reach out to me this week? We can look at that for you, hon. Can you just give me a hashtag FYP to help support the channel? I'd appreciate it. We're also doing paid readings. Mini for $5, full for $15. Can I guess what you are? You have a lot of Scorpio. You're not, you don't like Cancer. Are you a Leo? I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm not an astrologer, so I wouldn't be able to put those two together. Close Libra. Okay. Yeah. It felt like something that was pretty stable. Yeah. It felt like an energy that I get along with. Okay, sorry, I didn't see your FYP. Sorry, Sarah. Okay, is Nick going to reach out to you this week? Your bestie is a Leo. I attract a lot of Leos. It's kind of weird. You got 4 of coins and then 8 of coins reversed. If he does this week, then it's probably going to be towards the end of the week. Thank you for the follow, Steven. Welcome. So you guys were doing $5 for a mini reading, $15 for a full. I am doing 2 different giveaways for a free full reading. One is a like goal, so we got to hit 5,000 likes. So start sharing that. Start tapping the screen, and then the other is a gifting goal for 2 coffee cups. 2 separate goals. How's everybody doing on YouTube right now? YouTube's quiet. No, honey, I don't do medical. So I'm sorry, I haven't even said that yet. Hey, Kristen, good morning on YouTube. I don't do medical, legal, or pregnant. Those are the 3 I don't do. I'm also not a medium, so I can't connect to past loved ones. So I guess I don't do that either. But pretty much the general what I don't do is medical, legal, pregnant. Those are the main ones that I get a lot of questions about that I say I can't, that I don't read around overall. And those of you on TikTok that are new, I know Amanda's probably like, I hear this every time she goes live, because Amanda is a regular follower now. I appreciate that. When I'm on TikTok, I'm also on YouTube at the same time streaming, unless if there's some glitch. And I have my YouTube channel is more established, so I have memberships on there. And until the end of the month, until the end of May, if you join any membership on YouTube, you will get free mini readings as long as you're in the membership. But that's going to be a cutoff at the end of May. On June 1st, it's going to switch to any membership of the Chariot and above. So that's a limited time offer that I'm doing. And then people who have joined the membership will get grandfathered in. And then anybody that joins after that will be having to join the higher levels up for it to be an equal thing. Hi, Just a Water. Welcome. Good morning, everybody. How's your Monday going, you guys? Kristen, did you have a thing you wanted to look at? Kristen is one of my members on YouTube. She pops in and out on both YouTube and TikTok. Hi, Kalkiki. Hi, Nicholas. Welcome. I can check that out for you. Can you just give me a hashtag FYP, kind of like what Kendra just did? Is everyone going to get along this weekend? Uh-oh. Let's check that out. What is that about? Oh, you got a yes. 2 of cups, Kendra. So that's a good one. Thank you, Nicholas. All right. Does Alejandra ever... What would you like, Kristen? Look at my week. Okay. And did you want, I'm assuming tarot? Oh, thank God, she says. All right. Nicholas. You got the devil in the reversal. I feel like they do, but it's not in a way that's a very healthy thing. It's kind of like an obsessive, or when they do, they're not acting on it. Hey, AJ, welcome. So you guys, I am going to be doing a mini read for my YouTube member right now. Like I said, if you want to get a free mini reading every time I go live, you need to be a YouTube member. And right now, until the end of the month, it's any YouTube membership. It doesn't have to be any specific one. That will change June 1st. And then people that have joined YouTube memberships will be locked in. My family is high strung. Hi, Troy. We can look at that for you in a little bit. Right now, I am doing a membership reading. So that will be, I will be going back to free readings in a little bit. If you'd like to get on a list to be read for first, it's $5 to get on the list for a mini. Okay. So Kristen, let's check you out. So Kristen, I don't know if you were here when I read the astrology, but we're starting Gemini season today. And then we have a full moon on Thursday, and then Jupiter moves into Gemini on Saturday. And basically it's going to shift everything from being heavy to being fast moving, being lighter, being fun, being more communicative, being more active, and to remove dead weight. So I think the universe is calling you, girl. Yeah, I know. And that was just the astrology. Hi, Tina. Welcome. That was just the astrology that I read. I didn't even look ahead because I just haven't had the time to do that. I've been too busy doing a million other things, working until 11 o'clock at night every night, doing 35 readings in a day. Okay, what does Kristen need to know for the week? What does Kristen need to know for the week? What does Kristen need to know for the week? What does Kristen need to know? And everything I said that was going to happen last week for you did, right? Thank you for the follow, Bay. So I can look at that for you in a little bit. I am doing a membership reading right now. If you'd like to get on the list, it's $5 for a mini, or you can wait until I get back to free readings. Okay, Kristen for the week. Kristen for the week. Kristen, let me focus on this. Kristen for the week. These are like upside down though. So you have 3 of Swords and 9 of Pentacles, both reversed. I'm going to pull 4. Kristen for the week. Empress. And come on, you mofo. I really am not liking this music. I might just turn music off. I don't know. I haven't, until I figure out some better non-copyrighted music, I might just shut it down. Kristen for the week. One more card. Or I might just say screw it and put on copyrighted music. Because it's messing up my vibe, man. I need good music. I need good tunes to keep the energy going. Come on. Wow, Kristen. They don't want to give you a 4th card. What is this about? They're like giving me a hard time right now. One more. Give me one more. Come on. Ah. King of Wands. All right. That's a good one to end on. All right. Just purchased a 1-month subscription. On what? On YouTube? Tina. Jenny. Tina. TikTok. I don't think I have my subscription set up. Do I? Do I have my subscription set up? I didn't think I did. Oh, apparently I do. Well, that's interesting. Okay. I didn't do that on purpose. All right. Well, I guess we're going to start doing subscriptions on TikTok. Gotta pause. Be right back. Oh, okay, Kristen. So I'll wait till you come back. Let me know when you come back. I'll put the cards aside for you. That's wild that it just, I probably hit something like how I've said, Amanda, I'm so like old. I don't know. I don't know. So there's so much I don't know about TikTok. Oh, come on, trash truck. You got to stop right outside my house. Of course we do. Is that noise bothering you guys? It's bothering me. Let's put on. They didn't pick up my trash. Oh my God. I can't right now. I deal with noise all the time. It's just, the problem is that my front yard is right, like literally, I'm not even 2 full car lengths away from the street. So I'm on street level, and I like to keep my windows open. I could go and film in a different room, but this one likes it when I'm here. Huh. Beep. And people like her. So, but thank you, Rebel. What did you say no for, Amanda? No, me too. No, the star is there. Yeah, I'll have to get that up and running. I think, you know what I think it happened, Amanda? I think I was looking at it this morning before I started the live, because the other day I tried to set up like I tried to put the live event like in my TikTok before. So like Sunday night before Monday or something, so that it's there so you guys know when I'm going to go. Oh, no, it isn't bothering you. I do whatever my cat wants. Yeah, pretty much. She's the boss. Yeah, they went away, but they didn't pick up my trash. I can't. Don't even get me started. That the amount of taxes that I pay to live in this city and the shitty job that the city workers do is so infuriating. Like the hard-earned money that I get from you guys is what goes to the damn city. And like, yeah, they get to not do their jobs and still get paid and not get in trouble. But if I didn't do my job, I'd lose everything. It's just, I have some envy there. I'll admit it. But whatever. It is what it is. I could not work for myself and go and work for the city, and I just don't want to. I have a bachelor's degree. I could totally do that. I hate having bosses. I want to work for myself. Don't be the boss of me. Actually, thank you for the hashtag, Rebel. I actually have a funny story about that, about bosses. When I was a little girl, I was maybe 2 years old. I'm Italian, mostly. Not only Italian, but that's my main culture of my family, especially on my mom's side. My mom has had, unfortunately, we lost one. 7 brothers and was one of 7 brothers and sisters, and most of my aunts and uncles were also married. So I was a little girl, maybe 2 years old. I'm the first grandchild, and we're at my grandmother's house, and I'm like, Mommy, is Mumsy, which is my grandmother, Mumsy the boss of me? Yes, Melody, Mumsy's the boss of you. Mommy, is Auntie Sue the boss of me? Yes, Melody, Auntie Sue's the boss of you. Mommy, is Auntie Paula the boss of me? Yes, Mel. And I just asked, my mom's like, yes, Melody, every grown-up is the boss of you. And I mean, this was in 1984. So, you know, the rules of parenting was also very different back then. So, and I mean, it's fine. My aunts and uncles, they were my parents. They were my extended parents for sure. And I looked at my mom and I went, I have too many bosses. And it's still how I feel to this day. And it's so funny because I don't remember that story at all, but my mother recently told it to me. And before she said the I have too many bosses thing, I went, oh, that's a lot of bosses, Mom. And she goes, that's exactly what you said when you were 2. So apparently I haven't changed much. I like to do my own thing, and nobody is the boss of me. I grew up with too many bosses. Now I don't want any. Yup. Yeah, it's wild. Like, I don't know if it's my nature, if it's my personality. I don't know what it is. But I didn't do well. And I mean, I worked for other people the majority of my life, much more than I've been self-employed. So I started working technically when I was like 13 because I was babysitting or house sitting, but like an actual job where you go in and you get a paycheck and you have to pay taxes, not under the table because you're a kid. My first job, I was like 16 or 17. And I worked for this company for years, and then I shifted to a different company. I think I worked there for 6 years, and then I went to another company for 6 years. This was while I was in school. I was in college. And then once I left that, I did a bunch of different tutoring companies. I was teaching. Like I worked for under a lot of people over time. Yeah. Yeah. And that was one of the reasons why teaching didn't work so well for me, because I was the one that wanted to leave at 3 o'clock. at the end of the day because I'm not getting paid. And the level of, and I was a severe special ed teacher, which means I had way more work than regular teachers had. So much more paperwork. So I had to make individual lessons for every student, for every subject that I had. And I had 8 children, plus behavioral plans, plus plans for my assistants, plus the legal documentations. I mean, there was a lot. It was so much. And that's not even including grading anything. And so that was one of the problems. I just hated it. I hate it. And I actually told one of my stories. I think it's in the memberships on YouTube because I think I took it out of public because I'm having some issues with people that I don't want following me on socials, like people that I blocked repeatedly that it's not bad enough to involve like authorities, but it's a problem. And so I've moved a lot of like personal stories from public to memberships because I want to share them, but there's specific people I don't want to be involved in those stories, which kind of stinks, but I guess it's part of being a public figure, which I never really considered myself that. So I pulled cards for Kristen and she's not, all right, hold on. I'm going to take a picture of her cards so I want to pull the weekly cards so I can pull these back. I'll pull them back out when she comes back. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna pull, but yeah, I'm not a fan of being a boss, being under anybody as bosses. It's just not, because I would get mad. I would get really mad when I would see something that was like a disservice. I wouldn't shut my mouth, and people didn't like that. I would speak up. I'm actually meeting up with a friend. Towards the middle of next week. I'm so excited about it. It's a friend of mine that I haven't seen probably since 2011. We worked together for a very short time at a school that both of us hated. We were both new people and we hated it. And we were both out within 3 months. We didn't last, but we stayed in touch. And she actually ended up becoming a special education advocate, which I absolutely love because it's what I wanted to do. I didn't realize she became that. We used to talk about it. I've wanted to do that for so long. But it doesn't pay very much and I can't afford to do like, that's a someday goal for me. But that's what she does. And we're meeting up on Wednesday next week because the movie The Crow, which is my absolute favorite movie in the whole world, the one from the 90s, not the new one, is being released just for one day in our country because it's its 30th anniversary. And she had posted it on Facebook and I was like, oh my God, I want to go to that. And she was like, yeah, me too. And I was like, I wonder if it's in this area. So I looked and looked and looked and looked, and the entire state of Rhode Island, it's not coming to any theater in the state of Rhode, the entire state, from the entire state, and even one theater that's a little bit over the border into Massachusetts. No. But where is it coming to theaters? Crazy talk about synchronicity. It's a theater that is right down the street from the school that we used to work at together in 2011. Like, there's no way. Oh, hi, Tina. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for that. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just like rambling on and on. I'm just like telling stories. But manifestation stuff is happening like crazy right now. And what ended up happening, I think, Amanda, I lost my train of thought because that's me. I was talking about, oh, hey, Kristen. Okay, I took a picture of your cards and then, so let me pull them back out because I started shuffling. So what I was trying to say is that with the subscriptions on TikTok, I was looking at them this morning, trying to decide what I would offer, trying to decide layers. And if I want, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not really ready to turn it on yet because I don't feel like I have enough followers and it's just going to sit there and I don't want to do that. And apparently I turned it on without realizing I turned it on. So that's fun. That's fun, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. Maybe it's spirit being like, you need to do this. That's my best guess, is Spirit's pushing me in that direction because I've been thinking about it for a while and I just haven't. What am I missing? Do I have all of them? Okay, I got all of them. And I haven't figured it out. So I'm just going to have to sit down and figure it out, is what I'm going to do. Yeah, totally Spirit. Because I've been complaining that I didn't make enough money at the beginning of the month because I was struggling with getting readings, and I've been working on more like passive income and like building a workshop. And I have a friend that's local that has like a salon area where he offers Reiki. So we've been talking about maybe doing a workshop there, where he's going to promote my business or whatever. So he's on Groupon. So he gets a lot of stuff. And I've looked at Groupon and I can't. The readers on Groupon, from what I see, people only charge like $3 for a reading, for like a full reading. And I just can't do that. An individual private reading, that is like nothing. I could justify like $30 or $20 for a sale to bring in new customers, but definitely not. Oh, this was reversed. Hold on, let me set these up. Definitely not $3 freaking dollars. Okay, so we had the Three of Swords reversed, the Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Empress, and then the King of Wands. Okay, I took a picture of it, Kristen. Okay, hold that. I've got 2 patients here. Then I'm good until lunch. Oh, come on, Kristen. You're killing me. Okay, I can do this really quickly. Timestamp for you. Hold on, let me just put it in. Timestamp is 1:05:57. There's your timestamp. Okay. So you got the Three of Swords first, but it was in the reversal, and that came out with the Nine of Pentacles. These two came out at the same time, both in the reversal. I feel like what it's talking about here is, it feels like the stuff that you've been really stressing over, solutions are coming, although they're not fully here yet, because I wish it was more like this, because that's like the more independence thing. But you, in your lifestyle with your family and all the things that you have going on, you can't be hyper independent. You just can't. I mean, what happens when you're hyper independent is meltdowns, because it's too much for one person to manage. So I feel like what's happening here is the solutions are coming. The help is coming. The plans, the steps to take to figure it out, so you're not burning yourself out, so you can start healing and start feeling like you have more energy, because you're putting energy into being exhausted. You're putting energy into being overwhelmed and in drama type of situations with the stuff that you've been handling in the house, rather than in being able to be productive. And then you're exhausted at the end of it. And understandably so. So I do feel like this is a step in the right direction of trying to get like a plan in place where, okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to get these kinds of services. I'm going to have this kind of help. I'm not going to have to do it all by myself. I'll be able to breathe and focus on my other goals. I'll be able to be the mom. I'll be able to be the woman that does self-care. Hi, welcome, Jenna. I don't know if you're still here. Sorry, I'm doing a reading. You'll be able to do the self-care and actually be the mom that you feel like shows up for your kids, and not just be, oh my God, I'm playing catch up. I can't do this. It's so hard. I can't do this. Like, instead of being not, and I'm not saying, I know you know me, I'm not saying like, God, Kristen, like, get it together. That's not what I'm saying, because what you do every day, I don't think I'd be able to do it. So yeah, single mom of 2 kids, one being severely needy. Yeah, that's, you're trying to be super mom. And oh, here we go again. Are we actually going to pick my trash up this time? Effers. They're actually across the street. That's so loud, and they're across the street from me. Oh, Tonk's asleep through it. So I do feel like that challenge that you feel is starting to settle. You're starting to realize, I can't do it all on my own, and I need help, and you're asking for help, and it's helping you breathe a bit. It's helping you feel more like mom. You know, that phrase of it takes a village, and that's just with one kid, and that's just with one average child, right? So It's okay to enlist your village. You need to find your village. You need to figure out who the heck your village is that you can count on. That's a big piece of this puzzle for you of being successful. With the King of Wands at the end of the week, I feel like you're going to start feeling a lot better. You're going to feel like you're starting to have more control of things. You're going to feel good about stuff. You might even have some big flirty time energy at the end of the week. It's going to be lighter. With this Empress, we do have a full moon in the middle of the week. So make sure that you're setting intentions to be able to be the kind of person that you want to be with give and support. Because the Empress can rock it all, but she doesn't have to, because she has people that serve her, that take care of her. She doesn't have to do it all. She can if she wanted to, but she doesn't have to. You want to be this. You want to be the Empress where you don't have to do it all yourself. And this is coming. That's what I feel like is happening for you for the week, girl. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that plays out, because last week played out pretty much exactly like I had said. So that'll be interesting. Well, I like this, she says. Good, me too. Hopefully it'll be lighter this week. We're working on it. Oh, come on. Oh, did you burn? No. Okay. We're working on a drama-free week. We're trying to manifest that this week. We're going to manifest a drama-free week. For sure, for sure. Okay, so Amanda and Tina, I don't know if you're still here, Tina. I hope you are. I think you are. What I guess I'll do until I figure out my rules for subscribers, I'll let you guys get a mini, similar to memberships in YouTube for now. I'll let you get a free mini reading when I go live, until I figure out what I'm offering for all of that. Go see your patients, Kristen. You're welcome. So, hi, Tina. I'm glad you're here. So that's what I'll do. So you guys can get a free mini reading for now, until I figure out what I'm doing with subscribers, because I honestly, that was a surprise that it was even on. I wasn't prepared for that. Are we sure it's not Mercury retrograde anymore? I'm not going to shut it down, though. I'll keep it going. I just got to figure out what we're doing with it. So, Tina, have I ever read for you before? I think I have. And Amanda, you know the drill for a mini reading. The name, the question of if there's a person, and then just no medical, legal, pregnant. No. Oh, okay, Tina. So mini readings are 5 minutes. And they're open-ended. Full is the difference between a mini and a full. A full is longer, and it gives more time to look a bit deeper. But I can get your question answered in 5 minutes in a little bit more of with some details. It's just not like a super deep reading. So general reading. Okay, we can do that. Is there any specific area of life you want to look at, or you just want a general overall? Like, for instance, a lot of my members on YouTube will do like either like a weekly check-in for like a weekly, like I just did one for Kristen of what her week's going to look like. Or like as the week goes on, a daily check-in. Okay. Overall. Okay. We can do that. All right. Let's look at that for you, and we'll see how that comes out. And when I do time, like the 5 minutes thing, I do have a timer. I haven't used it yet today, because I knew Kristen needed to go quickly, so I didn't bother using the timer yet. But I set the timer after I pull the cards, just so you know. So you guys can't really see the cards today, huh? Let me see if I can tip you down. Nope, it's not. Huh, I don't know. Usually it lets me, it's farther down, but I don't know. Something's up with the tripod angling. Okay. Tina, general. Whoa. Okay, the first thing you got is the Eight of Pentacles. So the way that I do reads, all of them, I pull cards first, and then I go back over what the information is. And then if I need more information as I'm going, I will pull clarifiers. General for Tina. Two of Swords reversed. Two of Swords reversed. I forgot that the camera isn't showing the card pulls. I don't like that. I don't know why it's being like that. Oop. 10 of Cups reverse, 3 of Cups. Do you have some stuff going on with feeling stuck or feeling stressed or both? Especially around money or work? I'll pull one more. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you got a lot. Okay. So with 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, these came out next to each other, right? They're both in the reversal. So I feel like for you, there's been some stuff that you've been feeling pretty stagnant. This is one of my stagnant cards. Like, oh, you're stuck. Like you haven't been able to make a choice, or there is no movement, or you're just waiting for movement to happen. And it just isn't like, where is it? Where's the movement? When's it going to happen? And when we have the 8 of Pentacles represents a lot of different things for me. But generally speaking, it's either money, work, or effort, like, or security. Those energies are very similar for me because we work to get money. Money provides security. So it's sort of like they're all clumped together energetically wise in the way that my readings are. But I feel like there's been something either with money, work, or home security, something like that you felt like it's just not shifting. Like you're stuck. You don't know which direction to go in. Is it going to get better? And I feel like it's been causing quite a bit of stress with this 10 of Wands energy that's coming in. Like, oh my God. And for instance, with this character here, the 10 of Wands, yes. Okay. She's sitting on a ball. She's pregnant. She's in the hospital. She's bouncing on the ball to try to get, I believe, her water to break. She's in labor, but she's trying to get her water to break because the baby is coming, and like she's just like losing her shit in the scene. She's losing her mind because she's so frustrated that it's not working. Like, oh my God, the baby's not coming. Is the baby ever going to come? I've been doing this forever. So you got a lot of like, oh my God, we're stuck energy going on here. And it feels like the longer you've been stuck, the more stressed it's causing, the more worry it's bringing up. But with that said, the 3 of Cups is what came out next. So I feel like you're just around, like, the word breakthrough is what wants to come through. You're going to see the shift. It's going to suddenly be different. It's like you're almost there. You're almost at this place of where there's going to be new opportunities. Now, have you been applying to things? Have you been trying to change jobs? Because with this 3 of Cups, this is either 3 options that you're going to be given. No. Okay. Or it's going to be something that's going to come in that's going to make things feel better. So I do feel like some things, it could also be not related to this energy, and it could be its own thing. Let me pull a clarifier. Because with no context, it's a little bit... What's going on with work, Tina? Clarify 3 of Cups. Ten of Wands. Yeah. You got 10 of Wands again. Work is okay. Oh, okay. So it's not work related. Gotcha. So yeah, this is the same exact card. Same exact card. So with 3 of Cups, stress at home. All right. It is, for me, saying that it's either an outside party messing with things, or you don't have the support that you need. And the support that you need is coming. Like, this is a community card for me, like a celebration of a group of people that have your back. Sometimes it can mean a third party energy. Does it mean cheating? No, not always. I don't see anything here that specifically is talking about that. But there could be like somebody else's hand in the pot that's causing trouble and that's causing the stress. It could be somebody that has their hand out, like gimme. There's a lack of balance with this 2 of Pentacles. I do feel like you're going to have, I want to pull one more. 2 of Pentacles, that's a lack of balance for me. There's like, you're not having the proper support. The support is going to come, but it's still kind of like it's just not there yet. I feel like it's almost like something's got to give. Something's got to give with this, because you can't keep doing it all on your own. You can't keep doing the majority of it yourself. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Okay, good. I'm glad that that came out. So with the Two of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Cups, I do feel like this is going to shift. It is going to turn into, there is going to be some kind of support that will come in with this Three of Cups, Knight of Cups. Some kind of offer of help, whether that be a friend that has your back, a family member. I don't see a lot of family members in this though, so I'm not going to full blown say a family member, but an inheritance. Oh, yeah, that could be, because this is an offering. This is an offering, and this is support from loved ones in some way or other, from your team, support from your team, which is why I asked about work. So yeah, it could be. Let me pull another one. That was your timer, but let me just pull one more to see. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I want to use my oracle. That might give a better, because this one has more about money and stuff in it. Oh yeah, you're going to end up getting something. But yeah. So you have magnet, bridge, and clock. Magnet, longing, desire, gravity, magnetic attraction, field of influence, bridge, communication, connecting, collaboration, harmony, overcoming barriers, and clock, perfect timing. Yeah. So you're going to get, okay, Jade, I see you, girl. You're going to get, it's very likely it could be inheritance. If it's not inheritance, it's still going to be something that you're attracting to yourself to help out, to help with the situation that you're dealing with. And as far as the bridge is concerned, like, you're going to hear somebody's going to reach out. Like, I don't feel like you're going to have to seek it. I feel like it's naturally going to come to you because of the magnetism. And the clock is saying it's all about perfect timing, or it's all about exactly when it's supposed to be. Like, it's happening the way it's supposed to be, even with the stress. Like, it's going to get to a place where it feels really good. Does that make sense? Do you have any quick clarifying questions so I can wrap you up and send and bring in Jade, who just paid? Jade, who paid? It's very possible. You'll have to let me know if it's an inheritance. That'll be interesting. Hey, Jade. Jade, who paid? Yes, thank you. You're welcome, Tina. You're welcome, hon. Okay, Jade, you are up. So a full read is 10 minutes. And you can ask anything open-ended except for medical, legal, or pregnant. I'm also not a medium, but anything else that you want to look at. And I pull, depending on what your question is, I pull a set of cards. We go over them for 10 minutes. Sometimes I pull additional cards if we have extra time or if I need extra clarification. So what would you like to look at, Miss Jade? Jade, are you a girl? Is that a name that could be guy or girl? I don't think I've ever heard of a guy that's named Jade, but I never know, because names are, you know, what's your pronoun, I should say? What is your preferred pronoun? I'm better than that. I have 2 trans women cousins. I know better than that. My brain just is sometimes not on. There's a lot I don't want to overwhelm, but I would say mostly career. Okay. So you want like an overall career reading? What do you do for, are you changing careers, or are you like wanting to move forward in your career? The only reason why I'm asking that is I just need a little bit of an idea of the career, like career field. Are you in the teaching field? Are you switching? Only so that I can interpret the energy that comes through properly. Hey, Rebel, welcome back. Or welcome again if you've been here all this time. Thank you for the like. Sleeping Beauty back there. Wanting to move forward. I'm right now, I'm not in my dream career, just graduated college. Okay. Okay, let's see. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Uh-oh. Well, if I didn't reply to you guys, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because something got filtered. And I don't have any words filtered. I think I have one, and I think it's the Bible. I don't even know. It's nothing like, because there'll be random people that pop in here and try to tell me that I need to be a Christian, or they try to like tell me I'm a sinner. Maybe it's sinner that I have blocked. It's something like that. It's some religious phrase to just block out haters. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. I hate that it does that, because it used to be I could see like, oh, it's like, and it would be like not in bold, like your comments are in bold, but it would be like a little bit less bold, and and it would have an I next to it, and I could approve it or not. And it doesn't let me do that anymore. I don't know if I probably hit some setting because I don't know what I'm doing. My job right now isn't bad per se, but my coworkers through our conversations revealed some questions. Okay. Let's look at Amanda for career. I think we'll do 7 cards for you and see what's going on, because that gives a better snapshot of like the shorter future. Okay, so the passing energy. And when I pull cards, I do set a timer after the cards are pulled, because sometimes the cards like to be stubborn and not give me a card right away, and I don't want that to take away your time if I'm shuffling for like 35 seconds. All right, passing energy. I don't know if I'll always do it that way, but for now, that's how I want to do it. Passing energy for Jade. Okay, this is 4 of Pentacles for the passing. Questionable things about the managers. Oh, yikes. Interesting. Present energy. Page of Cups. Hidden. Ace of Swords reversed. Obstacle. The Tower. This is only the second time I've gotten the Tower with this deck, at least on TikTok. Environment. That card does not come out very much. 9 of Wands. This one comes out a lot. Advice. Oh, you got 2 for advice. What are they? Star and Hierophant. Ooh, the Tower. Yeah. And then outcome. Actually, the Tower is in the best spot it could be in, which is the obstacle. So, I mean, the Tower is a challenge anyway, so it's good that it's showing up in the challenge, because then at least it's saying, like, once that's done, you can move forward. Future. It's not in your future. Nope. I see you. Right here. This one wants to come out. Chariot reverse. I'll probably pull an additional one for clarifying with that. Okay, so with timer, Mel. Okay. So with the 4 of Pentacles, like appearing good on the outside and the truth's being revealed. Oh, okay. That's what this is. Totally what that is. 4 of Pentacles in the passing energy. I feel like this is you. This is where you've been feeling like you kind of have to hold on. Like you don't have a ton of options. So they're showing me back when I was leaving college and I had a part-time job at a sandwich place for a long time. And it was all right. It paid very well, but it was all right. And I held on to it for a very long time out of fear of starting something new, out of fear of not getting paid better someplace else. And I feel like you're coming out of that energy. Like you don't need to hold on to, and I'm not saying be reckless and just drop what you're doing and have no livelihood to support you. But I feel like you're coming out of the energy of, I need to pinch every single penny just in case. Like, I don't feel you're going to be going through the just in case. I got to hold on to this just in case. I don't feel like that is going to continue to be your general energy. With the Page of Cups in the present, I do feel like with you, there is something that you're going to end up finding. You're going to start something new. You're definitely going to go in a new direction as far as that, because to me, pages are new. And hi, Alicia, right now I'm doing a paid reading. If you'd like to get on the list, it's $5 for a mini, $15 for a full, or you can hang out until I get back to free. I'm not sure if I will get back to free because paid does take priority. So it pushes them to the top of the list. With the Page of Cups, though, I do feel something new, but something exciting. Like, she's bringing some margaritas, I think. I don't know. I don't know what those are. Some fun drinks. Something exciting to drink. Something little party time. I feel like you're going to find something in a different direction than where you've been. And it does feel like it's going to be a little bit scary at first. It feels like you're going to set out on a totally different adventure, but it's something that you're passionate about and excited about. And it's something that you're welcome in, or you're well received, or like, because you're passionate about it, you're good at it, and people really like you. You're really somebody that ends up growing, because this is just the starting place for that. And I'm glad that that's in the present, because it's saying you're starting now. Like, you're starting very soon. This opportunity is going to be coming up. Have you been applying for new jobs? 9 of Wands came out in the environment. Usually I read the present and the environment together. Yeah, I'm looking to apply to some jobs remote while I'm at this job, I think. Yeah, you're going to change jobs. Like that, I can tell you no matter what. With the Tower and the Page, yeah, you're going to end up changing jobs. That's for sure. What you change to, that's a little bit trickier. But with the 9 of Wands here, this is saying like you're tired. You're tired of holding on to everything. This is my wounded warrior. Like, you fought to get to where you are, but you're also tired. And you need something that is more sustainable emotionally. You need something that is definitely, after the summer, I'm thinking we'll see that's the plan. Yeah. You need something that is more sustainable, that isn't so overwhelming, that doesn't feel like you're putting in so much work for very little return. Because I feel like that's what this was. Like, I have to. I don't have a choice. I have to. And this new thing that you're going to end up in, you're not going to feel like you have to push through, like, oh my God, I gotta go to work again, it's another day, or like, oh my God, I don't want to do that. Like, that's not going to be where you're going to be in the future. With the Ace of Swords reversed, that's what my coworkers opened my eyes to. Yeah. With the Ace of Swords in the reversal, this is in the hidden. This tells me there's a lot of information that isn't being shared. There's a lot. To me, this is like either arguments or sneaky hidden communication. Things that are going on that aren't being told. And if it's in the hidden, like, it's like this anyway, in a reversal. So then put it in the hidden, it's even more so that there's stuff that's going on that's making you drained, that is making you feel like, I really need to be done with this. And you're not crazy. You're definitely feeling it. Yeah, one of our coworkers is a snitch and snitched to the managers. And after she did, oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, there's a lot, and there's more. There's probably a lot more than, because this is showing up just now. Other coworkers differently. Yeah. So with the tower in the challenge right now, this is the needing to move on. This is you already know, right? You know that it's time to go. You know that it's time to step away from this energy and step into this energy. Oh, dear Lord. Hold on. TikTok thinks I'm not alive. Wait a minute. I got to do the puzzle of doom. Okay. Stepping into this energy. No, that's not what I meant. Distracted. Stepping into the Page of Cups, into the energy that's enjoyable. So I do feel like, and the only thing I want to say though about this tower for you, when I see the tower like this, when a client is in transition from one situation into the next situation, Amanda, you'll be next. Got you. I do feel that, how do I want to say this? It's sort of like a warning in a way, not like, oh, you better, like, it's a little bit of a heads up from spirit. Like, you have control of the way that you're going to transition out of what you're in right now. If you eventually don't do it, if you stay here, if you don't make the effort to move on, which some people do that. They just go, oh, whatever, it's a job. I'm just going to keep doing it. Like, I know I got to go. I know I don't like it, but I'm just going to stay. It happens. Some people do that either out of laziness or fear of moving forward or whatever. So this is saying, if you don't move forward, at some point, the job will be taken from you. So at some point, universe will be like, well, we gave you plenty of time. Yank, you don't have it anymore. I don't feel like that's coming anytime soon. You have plenty of time, because this is just in the obstacle. This would be in your future if that was happening soon. So I feel like this is just kind of like, you got to go. It's going to take some time. You got to plan it, but start planning it. As far as your advice, we have the Hierophant and the Star. This is really good energy. Really good energy. I feel like, yeah, definitely start applying. And, whatever you take in the meantime doesn't have to be your end all be all. I feel like eventually you're going to get to the thing that you really want. And I feel like you're going to have a mentor. Do you want to do anything with like supporting or teaching people or leading, anything like that? Because that can be the Hierophant as well. Or it can be just like a traditional organization. With the Star, this can also be about like really being seen for your gift, really being seen publicly. If you're looking to do something public, creative fields. Okay. That's interesting. Maybe somebody will like give you a little bit of guidance or something of how to set up with all that. I'm not quite sure who this Hierophant is, but I do feel like it's going to be somebody to help support you along your journey to get started. Floral design. Crazy floral design. I literally just read for somebody last night about switching to a career. I didn't know what her career was. I pulled cards and I was like, are you planning on doing anything with flowers? Because I feel like you need to teach about something about healing with flowers. And I'd never read for this person before. And she was like, oh my God, I'm taking a flower arrangement class. So there's some kind of theme here going on. So you might want to look into floral designs, because that's not a coincidence that I've never heard somebody say that before. In the 10 years I've been reading, the 5 years I've been doing this full time, 6 years, almost 6 years now that I've been doing this full time. So that's wild. No, I don't, Olivia. And right now I'm doing paid readings. So with the Star, you are going to be successful, girl. You're going to be, whatever you choose to do, you're going to be successful. And having that faith that you are talented and that you are going to be well liked and you're going to have the kind of clientele that you're looking for, that's where you're headed. This is like keeping your eye on the prize. For now, you have the Chariot in reversal as your outcome. I do want to pull one more and then we got to wrap it up, because I do have Amanda waiting also. But that was a fumble. But I feel like what that's saying, and I just want to clarify it, I feel like it's basically saying slow but steady. Like you're going to feel like you aren't making a ton of progress for a little while, and that's okay. Especially when you first get out of college, like the expectation to immediately graduate college and get into the career field, and you better get that job working right. Yeah, you'll be fine. You got the 6 of Wands. I notice at this current job, I'm getting a lot of chakra blockages too. It's been weird. So definitely not the right place. Yeah. And I bet you, even just a hunch, this is just an intuitive thing. I'm not really getting it in the cards. Once you decide to move, once you end up in something that, even if it's not your perfect job, even if it's not like amazing, it's a step in the right direction with the Page of Cups, things are going to start opening up way more. The opportunities, the energies are going to shift for you, because sometimes when we keep ourselves stuck out of fear, we block all the other stuff, including, for example, super random thing, but I think of it with the 4 of Pentacles a lot. I hold on to a lot of junk in my house, and I don't mean junk like hoarder broken stuff. I mean like shoes that I'll never wear again, or a nice jacket that that doesn't fit me anymore, or whatever, stuff that I could either sell or donate, get it out of my space and stop cluttering up my home. Whenever I do that, when I actually take the steps and do it and remove it, however, by selling it or donating it, getting it out, stuff starts coming in, like flowing in. Money starts flowing in. I need to donate. Every time I donate or I let go of something because I trust that I don't need it anymore, and more will come to me at some point, it opens the flow. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on with you. I'm actually moving out of my old home and getting rid of a lot of stuff. Yeah. So I bet you once you move with this 6 of Wands, the Chariot is moving too, but it's slow. So this is kind of saying there will be progress, but you'll feel like it's not going fast enough. However, because the Chariot's a big energy, this is a major arcana, where this one's a smaller energy. So this one is success, victory, movement forward, triumph, good things coming. So I feel like once you get the baby steps done, then this is going to shift up to this, and it's going to be like full speed ahead. And I actually have been saying to a lot of people, I sound like a broken record on here the last few weeks, months, that June is going to be a huge energy for manifestation and things moving forward. And I'm already seeing it happening. And I didn't look ahead to astrology, so I have no idea why I've been feeling that. But I'm already seeing it happening with some clients literally overnight, and myself. So it's a great time to start making those even baby steps. All you got to take is one baby step. Start taking a little bit of steps. It's not about, lifting, like if you're going to the gym and you want to start lifting weights, it's not about lifting 250 pounds on your first go. It's about starting with 2-pound weights. You got to do something to start, because you'll never get to 250 if you don't start somewhere, right? So it's kind of like that. So does that make sense? Oh, my music stopped. I've been trying to play non-copyrighted music in the background today because a friend told me that TikTok does not like copyrighted music, and it might be messing my algorithm up. That makes sense. Okay, awesome. Amanda, you will be next. You're so welcome, Jade. I'm glad I could help. And I'm glad that sometimes when I do general stuff, it doesn't get as specific as you may need. So I'm glad this is why I like to do full readings, because then I have more time to really dive into it. What goal? Oh, okay. Sorry. So Monica, the like goal is 5,000. We're almost there. There's a gift goal of a good morning, 2 good morning coffee cups. So there's 2 different goals. 4 giveaways. Amanda, I'm taking all of these career readings as postcards, but I need the same a career reading. Okay, cool. All right. I am going to step away just real quick. I got to wash my hands. They're feeling like super sticky, and I don't like the way they're feeling on the cards before I start your reading, Amanda, but I'm going to be back in like 2 seconds. Just give me a few seconds to go wash my hands up, because it's humid here and I don't like it when my hands get sticky, because then it's like it messes up my shuffling. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back though. Amanda will be up with her reading. Tonks, do you need more water? I didn't realize you were out. Hold on. There you go. Fresh water for the baby. Okay. All right. Okay, Amanda. Sorry. Tonks demanded some water. She was like, "Damn it, Mom." Oh, look. TikTok gifts, I think. Top center. What are we talking about? 2 coffee cups. Of course, love. So the like goal, we did hit that. So that's the 5,000 likes. Yeah, the gift is why is my phone suddenly telling me about the payments? Thank you. I know. Okay. I do a gift goal too. So like the TikTok gifts. Hi Amber. All right, so Amanda, we want to look at yeah, so Monica, I'll give you, I'm going to do the free full one for you after I get Amanda done. Okay, girl. Yes, Amber, I'm doing readings right now. So I have 2 paid readings. And then after that, we'll see where we're at because paid readings are priority. So I do those before I do free readings. You're welcome, Monica. So Amanda, we're going to do general career. Let me go back up and see what you said. Just career. Okay. Oh, here we go with the noise again. Are you going to pick up my trash this time? Bastards. Oh, maybe the other truck was recycling because I didn't put recycling out today. Because I have 2 recycling bins instead of 1. There we go. Now the noise should be done. I hope. Hi, Elena. Right now I'm doing paid readings, hun. So if you'd like to get on the list, it's 5 for a mini, 15 for a full, and the link is in my bio. Or you can hang out. I got 2 people in line right now. Currently medical coding corporate healthcare payer. Feeling an end coming to this. Okay. Did you want to look at like general? So there's a couple of things we can do. We can do like tarot, kind of like how I just did for Jade, or we could, and I could combine them. I could do oh my god, I am like so fumbly today. A few life purpose cards, which sound kind of weird, but it's basically those are more in depth for me. Like I have to really channel the messages with those. Like if you're not sure what career field you're looking for, those kind of give some guidance as far as like more like passion, like a passion job that you might be that might be good for you, or a gift, a job in line with your personal gifts of what you're doing here. I love those cards, but it also depends on what you're looking for. Oh, Rebel. Hi. Thank you for choosing me. Oh, Lord. I am in rare form today. But thank you for purchasing a subscription, Rebel. And my footstool is running from me. Okay. So Amanda, there we go. Channel, please. Life purpose industry advice. I was like, I'm always here. I literally just accidentally turned them on this morning. I didn't even realize I did it until Amanda subscribed. And she was like, I subscribed. I'm like, what? I don't have that on. And then I looked, I was like, oh, I guess I do. I did it by accident. So I don't even know what I'm offering yet, but I figured I'll just offer for the time being until I figure it out. I'll offer the people that are subscribing a free mini while you're here. As I figure what's fair. So, okay. Life purpose industry advice. All right. Okay, life purpose. What does she need to know? That one wants to come out. Counseling. Don't get hung up on the main word because more information comes through. It's not just, oh, you need to be a counselor. Time to decide. I usually pull 3 to start. So let's see. Oh, you got 2 more. Animals, infinite abundance. All right. Okay, so I feel like I need to turn my music down a little. What I'm feeling overall to start, it feels like there's something here with doing something along the lines of emotional support animals, or animal therapy. It's like I'm seeing the combination, putting these two together for some reason is what I'm getting. Combining the empathic, like therapeutic healing support with animals. Do you talk about animals? You talk about animals when we're on here, right? I don't even remember. I know some people do. I can't remember. But I feel like, and this is going to be obviously very different than what you're doing right now, which is why I wanted to know what direction you were looking for guidance in. And with the time to decide, I feel like that is more about leaning towards, which is weird, numerology. There's numbers in here. But I feel like it's more like you got to figure out first, how are you going to go from what you're doing now? How are you going to transition it into where you're going next? I never, ever encourage people to just quit their job and jump into the next thing if they don't have the financial means to do that. Because that's just reckless. But I do feel that there's something here with, so they're showing me actually my therapy place that I go there. It's a holistic center. It's not like a traditional therapy place. And they offer all kinds of things. They offer workshops. They offer arts with healing. They offer, can you keep driving? Thank you. Nosy neighbor, man. They offer yoga, and I've done some shadow work workshops there. They teach how to tap into your intuition. It's a holistic approach of mind, body, soul. And with that, they have a bunny named Benson. And he's literally a pet. Like, he's not my wild bunnies in my yard. And the place is the place that I go is like a 5-minute drive from my house. Funny enough. But Benson, their bunny Benson, they just found him one day. Like, like the cat distribution, you're speaking my language. Aw. So strangely enough, the cat distribution system brought them a rabbit, because the rabbit is not a wild rabbit. but he was just like roaming around the yard of the holistic building, which is it's a very old Victorian building that they renovated. Like it might have even been a funeral home or something at one point because it's huge, and it has a lot of land, and it has parking lot. So they found him, and like they went from house to house to make sure in the area that he didn't belong to somebody and he didn't escape. And they looked, on to make sure he didn't have a microchip, or like they looked on all the things. They did all the things, the lost animals, all that stuff. And they ended up adopting him because they couldn't find where he belonged. And so now they have a therapy bunny who absolutely roams the place and hangs out and loves to eat people's salads for lunch. And he lives there. He lives at the place. So for some reason, they're showing me that for you. Not that that's going to exactly be how that's going to be translated, but it feels like once you find the direction to go in either emotional, like he literally goes to the therapy sessions for people. So either working with emotional support animals, or working in an environment with helping animals with therapy, or like combining animals and healing in one way or another, because there's a lot of different ways you can do it, of course. I don't feel like there's one wrong way for you, whatever fits your life and how that will work. And then with the infinite abundance and time to decide, I feel like this is basically just saying your best path forward is to figure out the finances piece of it, like as far as the actual like material piece of it, figuring out financially what you need to be able to thrive, or minimally to feel successful and to be able to meet what your needs are financially speaking. That's what I don't know why I keep seeing numbers here, and setting that as your like goal while you're researching how to do this. And you're going to see numerology all over the place to confirm it, and angel numbers. So let's say you need $80,000, just to throw a number out there, because 8 is the number of abundance. And you start seeing 888 everywhere. That number's in my head because my friend's been sending me pictures of seeing, like literally he's seeing license plates everywhere of 888, which is, I was like, no, you're not. Yeah, they are. Like, so yeah. But with the infinite abundance here, I feel like what's going to happen for you is once you get on this path, once you really get into it and get going, it is just going to flow so fast, because it's not only going to help heal others, but it feels like it's a gift of yours that you've been brought here to help with in one way or another. It's going to help your vibration, because you're not going to be going to something that you're just feeling so, all right, I got to go clock in again. Like it's not, it will be extremely fulfilling is where I'm going with that. And because it'll be extremely fulfilling and you're going to do it in a strategic way, you're not just going to up and quit something and then expect to have all these clients that are going to fall into your lap. I do feel like I'm going to pull some tarot cards for you too, unless if you have like a question that you'd like me to look at that has popped up in your head since I started saying all this. It feels like that's where it'll go. Like it's just going to naturally go that way. So they're showing me my journey a little bit. And I know you know how I channel because I see things that I relate to and I have to explain it to you. But they're showing me how I left teaching. When I started the process of this journey, I didn't plan on quitting teaching and doing this full time. I took a few classes to learn how to do readings in a professional way. I started doing it part-time. So I was doing that instead of working at a sandwich shop or at a pizza shop when I was substitute teaching to supplement my income. And I got some good experience doing it that way, part-time. I was only doing like 20 hours a week or so. And then I took a break for a while because I went full-time teaching. And then when I left teaching, when I had to leave teaching rather, because I didn't have an option there, I literally was like, oh my God, I just bought a house. What am I going to do? Because all I've ever done is teaching. So to not be able to do that, like burned that bridge pretty badly. And I'll tell that story at some point. Maybe I'll do I wanted to do it in my memberships on YouTube because I don't want it public. And I think a subs only, you can still see it. I'll have to figure it out. But it just suddenly was like, well, I made a joke in 2014 when I was starting to take the classes, or 2013. It was a snide remark of like, maybe someday I'll be a famous psychic like Teresa Caputo, because that's what was on TV at the time, the Long Island medium, and that's all I'll have to do for work. And I'll just play with people and energy and cards all day. And I won't have to hustle. Maybe someday I'll be that. I'll be rich and I'll be that. I literally said that in 2014. And then in 2019, I was working full time as a reader, because at the end of 2019, I was no longer teaching, and I had to at the end of 2018, I had to figure out what the hell I was going to do. And I just, this was the next natural step, because it just made sense. And it first started with me working back on these other companies just to make some income. And then it turned into me running my own business. And then it turned into this. And it's just continued to build and 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 build. And there's still a million other things I want to do for my business. And I didn't go to school for business, so I'm learning things the hard way too. Resonates so much. I hear this often. I'm gifted to help balance people, counsel, teach, healing. You could also probably do like Reiki healing with animals or for animals too. That could be a big one if you know how to do that. Because that's very popular right now. Balancing animals with Reiki. Ooh, that's a big one. That's a big one. People love taking care of their pets, and they will pay top dollar for that. I'm just going to pull one tarot card for you, and then we'll wrap that up. And you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah. So with the Eight of Pentacles in the reversal, I need more water. My mouth is like so dry for some reason. Maybe it's because I had coffee and Adderall today. It dries. I feel like this is just saying it's going to take some time. It's going to take some planning. It's going to take some work. It's not going to happen overnight. It's something that this is the Rose Apothecary, where he opened his own store, where I feel like is kind of the direction that you're going to be going in. You may not work for yourself completely. You might be working under a smaller thing, but I don't see you working for a huge corporation or anything. Like it might be something like the holistic place that I just mentioned. There's going to be something there that I feel like you're going to do. And it took him time. It took him time to get the products, to get the place set up, to get an investor, to clean it, to do it, to get it out there. So before this huge line formed and he was successful. So just think of it that way. Like whenever you start to be like, oh my God, it'll get there. And yes, I manifested it unintentionally. I manifested it. So no complaints, but it's wild that I manifested that, right? Like it was never something that it was an off-colored remark that I just made. It wasn't like, it was like a joke. And that's what happens to me a lot though. When I make a comment about something that I'm not attached to, that I just say flippantly, I have to be really careful because it happens to me a lot. And I you'd think I'd know by now to be careful what the heck I put out there. And then it ends up happening because I'm not attached to it. I'm not like fixated on it. I just put it out there and then it comes to me and it's like, oh shit, I said that, didn't I? So sometimes it's a blessing and sometimes it's a little bit of a curse, but it happens. Monica, are you still here, hon? I'm just going to go refill my water real quick because dang, your girl's thirsty today. Where's my cat? Speaking of thirsty. Oh, hi. You laying down? I have a rug in my hallway and Tonks loves to lay on it. Huh? You laying down? Gotta show your friends on TikTok and YouTube how you lay. Yeah, I have a hallway like right over here that goes down to the bedrooms. And I put I got a runner rug because my floors suck, or they're starting to suck anyway. They were cheaply done before I bought it, and they're starting to, like, all the little like slats are starting to shift, which sucks. So I put a runner there, and she thinks it's hers. She thinks it's hers. Monica, hon, are you still here? Because you won. You worked so hard. Oh, I think I just saw you liked it. Yay. Okay. You worked so hard to get us there. Okay. What would you like to look at, Monica? Yep, I see you, girl. I see you. So you get a full 10 minutes. Hold on, she says. Okay. You know what? While I'm waiting, I think we'll pull a self-care card of the week. And then whenever Monica's ready, we can go on hers. What does the collective need to know for the week? Ooh, we haven't gotten this one before. Oh, God. This is just as good as wait. We got patience. We had wait last week. Now we have patience. Really? We got be patient, be willing to pass up good for great. Oh, yeah, I needed that. That's a message for me today. For sure. Whatever comes up, so you just want a general? No, like, topic area, like career, love. You just want overall? Where are you going? Oh, do you want your door open? Yes, please, General. Okay. So the patience, this card is beautiful. If I can get my camera to focus. I need to do something about my camera upgrading. This card, it's actually been a theme of what I've been talking about with some friends, like not online, about some personal stuff, about being frustrated, about being like impatient. Really, I've been impatient. And so it's funny that it says be willing to pass up good for great. Like, don't settle. Don't settle. That's what I feel is the big one. Don't settle for a lesser job for the big run. If you need to do something to pay the bills, cool. Patience, oh dear. Ashley said, yeah, exactly. But don't settle, right? Like, we don't want to settle for a less than relationship just because they have most of the stuff. And I'm not saying that we have to be so picky that nobody fits, but if we're settling on some major deal breakers that we normally wouldn't just so that we could have somebody, that's not good, because there will be somebody better. Same thing with jobs. Yeah, you got to pay the bills, but don't get stuck in something that kills your soul. If you got to do it for a little while, cool, but don't be there forever. Okay, Monica, let's get you, girl. So that's our card for the week, patience. Damn, these guides lately. Tox, where'd you go now? Oh, she's right there. She's right behind me. I don't know if I can show you guys. There she is. She's at the door. Oh, and now that I messed up the phone. Oh boy. Okay. Let's fix that. YouTube doesn't need to be staring at my boobs. All right. So, General, let's get General for you. Let's do it. What does Monica need to know right now? I think I'm going to do 10 cards for you, Monica, because it'll give us a bigger overview. Okay, so in the present energy, you have the Magician reversed. In the challenge, Ace of Pentacles, Foundation, Judgment. Your guides want to talk, Monica. Passing energy. Oh, they said nope. We're going to make you a liar. Passing Too many. That's 4. I don't want 4. Can you just give me 1? Passing. Oh, there we go. Page of Cups. And the Mind. Six of Pentacles. In the short future. Ooh! The Sun. I'm like Fumble City today. Oh, by the way, Monica, if you don't know, I am also recording on, I forgot to say this earlier for the other people. I'm recording on YouTube right underneath. So the live will be available to access under my live tabs on my YouTube channel. If you want to go back and watch it, it'll probably be up for about 3 months-ish. Oh, Tonks is just so happy. Look at her. She's just so happy watching her cat TV. She's so cute. She's so cute. My little girl. Ah! All right. We got 10 of Cups and Empress. Outside influence. Monica, do you have any kids? King of Wands. Advice. Yes, you have. Was that a yes for kids or was that a yes for something else? This one wanted to come out. Hierophant as advice. Long-term outcome. Yes for kids. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. All right. And then you had the 10 of Pentacles as your outcome. Yeah. That's the reason why I asked was these two. Usually, so if there's kids, these have a lot to do with kids. But it's not always, you know, it can be, that's why context is important. Because if it's not kids and there's other stuff going on there, that is also good. Okay, for you, my dear, I feel like with this Magician in the reversal, it's saying, hi, Nini, how are you? With the Magician in the reversal, it's saying that you've been trying to manifest or trying to create or trying to get to something that it feels like it's just not coming. Or you could feel like, do you have legal stuff with the kids? Ooh, do you have legal stuff with the kids going on? Like money or custody? Okay. All right. Good. Okay, so that's not what this is. So these two could have been legal stuff, which is why I asked that, but not necessarily. So, okay, so I feel like there's been some stuff that you've been trying to create for yourself, and it probably has to do with money, with the Ace of Pentacles falling right on top of that as the challenge. So it's either work or money or something tangible, like buying a house. Are you trying to buy a house or move homes? It could have that something to do with that too, because of the 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. That's home for me, or family. So if you've been trying to do something that is financially based or home based, that you've been waiting, we got no, 2 no's. What's the second no? I'm so bad at paying attention to the comments. No for the legal, no for the house. Okay. What have you been trying to manifest? It's either that or you have somebody manipulating you. And you don't know that they're manipulating you. Because the magician reverse can be a lot of different things. It can be about not manifesting stuff or having struggle manifesting. It can be about poor communication. It can be about manipulation or somebody kind of using you or trying to use you or trying to get away with something that you don't see. The Ace of Pentacles for me is usually money-based or work-based. But it's coming in the challenge. So this is why context is really important. Because if I don't know, like this could be interpreted in a lot of different ways. So I'm just gonna keep going with the generalization, and we'll see what happens, because maybe it'll start to make sense. So with the Judgment in the Foundation, it does feel, hi Susan, welcome. It does feel that there's been either a need for choices or something that has popped up from the past that you're having to deal with. Because Judgment is either return for me or choosing where you're going, one or the other. So there's been, this is in the Foundation, meaning this is like where the reading is coming from, because it's sort of like we're building on a house. So the foundation is being built on the choices or being built on the return from an individual, or from a situation. Sometimes it's a situation that's returned. And with the Page of Cups in the passing energy that you're coming out of, this to me feels like there's been some kind of joy. Oh, I forgot to set your timer. That there's been some kind of fun, new, exciting thing, or fun new person, or fun new adventure that was going on that might be slowing down a little bit. Yes. Okay. Hi. You know I'm working. If you want food, you gotta get up on your seat. Hi. I know. So I do feel like that is a piece of it, and it's something that we're wanting to make sure, that we're wanting to make sure that we're fair, or that it's equal, that there's some equal action going on here, because I feel like this is all connected. Whatever this is, it feels very connected to one another. It doesn't feel like separate situations. With the Six of Pentacles in the mind space, it's telling me that we want to make sure that we're on the same level. Or you're wanting to, is it about a guy? It could be about a guy. Let me pull a clarifier. It could be. You don't have a lot of guy energy here, though. Oh, no. Yeah, you know what? I think it is about a guy, because you do have King of Wands in the outside influence. It definitely could be a King of Wands energy. Is there somebody in your life that you would consider to be confident, full of energy, full of life? We do have the Ten of Swords. Did you have an ending with a guy? Seven of Swords reversed. Clear information. Was there a guy that something ended and now they're coming back? Perhaps. Strength card. Yeah. Do you have a Leo? Is it a Leo? Because that's King of Wands as well. That's King of Wands. King of Wands is Sagittarius, Leo, or God, what's the other one? Why am I or Aries? But I always see King of Wands as a Leo energy, because it's very prideful. It's very confident. It's very alluring, attracting. It's very fun. It can be very spicy. Okay. Do you know if he's a Leo or a sun sign, fire sign? My brain is like, bleh. So he's flirty. So it could be him, because it could be him, because King of Wands energy is very, very flirtatious. You don't know. He's fairly new. Okay. Is he younger than you? If he's younger, and Page of Cups could also be that. That's why there's a Seven of Swords, though, because you're married. Interesting. He is much younger than me. All right, that's what this is. Yeah, okay. So that makes sense with this then. Do you know him through work? With the Magician then, with the reversal of the Magician, he has an agenda. That's what that is. There's an agenda here. Not that he's flat out manipulating you, but there's an agenda. as far as that's concerned. And it could just be the agenda is to have a good time. But with the Empress down here in the 10 of Cups, no, he's my oldest daughter's boyfriend's friend. Wow. Huh. Interesting, Nini. That's interesting. Because usually I don't blend people's energies. So maybe it's a message you need to hear as well. Right. No, that's okay. I'm not saying you do come on to him. I'm not saying you do. The 7 of Swords in the reversal is saying you're honest, that you're not a cheater. That's the opposite of cheating for me, like being straightforward about like, I'm not looking for that. So with the Empress here, this is the mom vibes. This is why I had asked about that at the beginning. There's that happy home. There's being a good mom. There's really enjoying your life in your home with your family, feeling things are really good and showing up. Like I feel like you're a very good mom. You're a very good mom who tries to make sure, do you have multiple children? You try to make sure that all kids get their needs met, that everybody feels equal, that nobody feels like they are without, even at the detriment of sometimes putting yourself without or not having, or like they're showing me my mom. Actually, they're showing me my mom when she would need new clothes and we would need new clothes and we would get the new clothes and she'd just wear the stained clothes when she didn't have the money to buy for both of us. Yeah, that's what they're showing me. They're showing me her. And I don't always see my mom with this card. I almost never see my mom with this card, to be honest with you. So but that's what they're showing me is your like loving family, and they're provided for. Like they know that you don't play favorites. It's not like you give more to one than the other, or you make somebody feel left out. This is really harmony, which I love. This is like a happily ever after card for me. So I love that for you. No, I don't play favorites. Okay, Nini, honey, I need you to hold on, all right? Because if you continue to talk, you're going to influence the reading. And that's not, I'm reading for Monica right now. You can definitely chat after, though, because I need to focus on Monica's reading, okay? If it resonates with you, that's awesome, but I am doing it for Monica. So the 10 of Cups, Monica, I do feel like it's going to continue to be a really good energy for you. And then with the Sun card, this was your short-term future. This is just being happy. Like maybe, I don't know where you are in the world, but if you're entering into like the summer season, because to me, the sun is summer. It's very summery. That's how it represents to me. So like getting out and playing and going to the beach or doing water activities or going on trips or all those kinds of things. So yes, I'm a very happy person. Yeah. And this is a very warm energy where, okay. So yeah, you could actually trips. Okay. Yep. That's what I was going to say. I feel like you guys are actually probably going to go away and do some fun things. With the future outcome of the 10 of Pentacles, girl, like this is so good. It's probably the best reading I've had today, as far as these are all really good cards. I don't see you going through major struggles as far as the home and family stuff is concerned. This feels like really these two, happy home emotionally, happy home with material needs. So that it's both. It's both. We have our emotional needs met. It's everybody has the material needs met. So nobody is like struggling. You're not struggling to pay the bills. You're not struggling to choose electricity over heat or electricity over food or whatever. There's no struggle with that as far as that's concerned. And even by extra step, it's like there's even more there as far as like I feel like there's an abundance coming in. So not just no struggles. Yeah. Not just no struggles, but being in a good place. Yeah. Yep. That's what and that's going to continue because this is your longer future. So this could be 6 months or 10 months or a year from now. So that's going to continue. So this is basically confirming that things are going to continue to be really good. You're not going to lose anything. I'll be interested to see if someday you end up selling your house because for some reason I got something with moving, but that's okay. I don't know what that's about. You could come back in 6 months and be like, oh, we decided to put the house on the market, even though we weren't thinking of it, or we bought something new, or who knows, right? But that could happen. And then with the Hierophant in the advice, this is just following your traditions, following what makes you feel good, listening to yourself. I did buy an SUV about a month ago. Oh, it could be that. Could be like a large purchase. Following what feels good. This is very traditional energy. So, or making your own traditions with the kids. That's what this feels like. It's like enjoying the traditions, tweaking them a little bit, making them your own, having a good time, making good memories, and not allowing whatever this thing is to interfere. And I don't think it'll be a problem. I think as long as you focus on this stuff, you'll be good. You're the sun. So there's a radiance there. I love getting all my kids together and doing family stuff. Yeah. So it's just like a moth to a flame. And I feel like, and now that cougar culture is a big thing, I do feel like you might be more of a magnet for that as time passes. I don't feel like, it looked like maybe a little bit with that magician. What's his name or first initial? I'll pull one more card and then I'm going to wrap it up. Oh my God, it's already 1:15. I'm going to have to get going soon. D, let me see. Judgment again. No, I'm not going to say he's trying to interfere. This isn't an interference card. However, he's not going anywhere either. I don't feel like he's going to be a problem as long as you don't feed it. Kind of like don't feed the bears. I don't feel like it's going to be a problem as long as you don't entertain it. And being very detached, very closed off, even almost like not friendly, not rude, but like you don't want to be full blown your friendly self, because if you're your full blown friendly self, he may misinterpret that as you flirting. Because a lot of people confuse flirting and friendliness nowadays. So, but I don't see any major issues, because with that 7 of Swords that came out earlier, that's just it's saying it's not going to be a big problem. Yeah. He comes on to me when he sees me. Yeah, you're going to have to shut it down. I feel like it's probably what you're going to have to do, because Judgment is also making the choice. So making the choice to not let it interfere and being like, this is not appropriate. I'm not interested in this. I'm married. You need to stop. You might have to do that. You might have to shut it down to some extent, because I don't feel like he's going to disappear. But I also don't feel like he's going to do anything to mess up your marriage, because you're not feeding into it. You don't want it. Even if he misinterprets, I still don't think he's going to do much. I don't see with those tens of cups, 10s of pentacles, your marriage is solid. Like it's not gonna screw up your marriage. He tells me. You think your daughter knows? He tells me. He tells you what? That he's gonna screw up your marriage? I don't fully understand. No. She has made comments. I think my daughter knows he's interested in me. She has made comments. Yeah. Oh. And now the noise is starting. We're outside with our power tools. So I'm going to have to, I was going to sign off anyway. So yeah, just shut it down. That's next door. Yeah, he's always running something. And it will go on now for the next 2 hours. So you're very welcome, Monica. You're welcome, hun. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go because there's nobody in line waiting. No, I've covered all the paid people. And this is why I don't want anybody to pay ahead of time, too far ahead of time without checking in with me, because sometimes I have to go without even planning on it. Rebel, yes, I can do that for you. I can give you a quick mini read before I go. I didn't realize you were here. Sorry. I can do it. I am going to have to go. Hold on. Because that noise is gonna drive me crazy. Because he's retired and he knows I work from home and he likes to be an asshole and make all kinds of noise every day. Every day. As soon as the sun comes out, he's out there. Yeah, he's one that I wish I could. I've tried to get rid of him. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I've figured out so far. And he's been very mean to me. So it's not like I can have, will you send kitten pictures? Yeah, I'll post some kitten pictures. Sure. It's not like I've tried mundane stuff before. I tried magical stuff and he's just still there, unfortunately. What did you want to look at, Rebel, real quick? Because he will start to come closer because he knows I'm on camera. He does it on purpose because he could hear me through the windows talking. Can I get a general? Sure. Sure. Yeah, he knows. He knows I film online. He knows I'm on camera most mornings. He is very aware because that car that was driving by real slow that I was like, yeah, keep going. That was him. He was rolling by my house with his windows open, listening to what I was saying because my windows are open because that's who he is. He's also a peeping Tom and he's friends with the entire police force of this city. So things aren't going to change much with Tower Guy. Okay. All right, let's look at you generally. Let me focus on you. Hold on. Okay. All right, general for Rebel. You got the sun first. Yeah, I know. He's terrible. He's terrible. And it's only the start of the season, so it is only going to get... He was harassing my landscaper, which I knew he was going to do. I knew he was going to do it. He was harassing my landscaper as if he was the one that was paying the guy to do the job. Okay, let me focus on you. I'll talk. I'll bitch about him all day. So let me. I don't want to put that energy into your reading. So let me focus. What does Rebel need to know right now, generally? You got the Two of Cups. Ah! The Knight of Pentacles reversed. One more. This is really cards. Are you guys just saying we're done for the day? What's happening? You're saying we're done? We don't want to read anymore? We quit? Or like you need to stop and have a snack before you get hangry? One more for Kendra. Oh, that one wants to come out. Three of Cups. Interesting, Kendra. All right. So we got the Sun that came out first, which I love for you because the Sun is so warm and happy and friendly and just like, I feel like you're going to be stepping into your hot girl summer era. And I don't know if you're, because I know there's people all over the world that watch. So I don't know if you're even in that, in the Northern Hemisphere. But I do get that kind of vibe. Like you are just stepping up, stepping into yourself. You're feeling yourself. You're feeling good. You're very confident. And it feels like, even on days that you're struggling. Oh, you're on Long Island. Oh, so you're not far from me. Long Island's probably 6 hours from me, maybe. Hi, Trisha. Welcome. So this feels like you're going to be really being in your power and feeling really good coming up. And this is bigger energy. So this isn't just like, oh, this will be fading at the end of the week. This is something that's like building, that you're going to continue to see going forward for a while. With the Two of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles in the reversal, this is kind of interesting energy together. That's very interesting together. When I went to school in Providence, it was like 4, but we took the ferry. Oh, right. You went to school in Providence. That's right. I forgot. Yeah, you went to Johnson and Wales, right? Now that you're saying that, I'm remembering. That's right. Yeah. I'm trying to not say where I'm from anymore because I have a stalker that, yeah, I don't need to be showing up at my house. So I have to be careful. And it's not even a stalker from, oh, I'm live on social media and I'm a social media presence. I mean, it is in the sense of like, I'm more accessible because of that. But this person has been stalking me for almost 20 years now. So it's challenging, and not enough to involve the police, just enough to make me uncomfortable though. So anyway, with the Two of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles in the reversal, I don't know if you're going to go out on a date or if you're going to go out on multiple dates. There's something here with romantic energy for sure. You're going to have some good times with romance, and it might be slow. It might be a little bit slow with this Knight of Pentacles because that doesn't happen fast, or you might be hearing from somebody romantically. Oh. And then with the Three of Cups, I do feel like minimally, this might not even be romantic. Maybe you go out with friends and you have a really good time, like your soul friends, your soul tribes. It could just be your best friend, your best girly friend, or your best guy friend. Because here is like you being with a group of people, I feel like. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be you enjoying life. There's a lot of good things here. This is warm, fun, celebratory energy. I do want to pull a little bit more oracle cards. Oh, and he's getting close again. Now he's on a new machine. He's using a different machine. It's getting close again. Let's see, Rebel. Do you have any dates lined up? Waterfall, overflowing of abundance, release. We do have a full moon coming up this week. So make sure that you're releasing what you don't want and calling in what you do. And Magnet, I feel like Magnet is very similar to the Sun. No dates lined up. Okay. So maybe it's a friend date, a friend hangout. Like sometimes spirit can make it sound like you're going on a date, but you're like getting dinner with a friend. It might be that, like a platonic thing. Hi, sorry about your grumpy neighbor. Yeah, thank you, Trisha. I'm actually going to be signing off because I've been on here for 2 hours and almost 45 minutes. I'm just doing a final reading for one of my subscribers, one of my members. On YouTube, it's memberships. On TikTok, it's subscribers. So they get a free mini reading. Thank you for the follow, Joss. Oh, honey, right now I'm not doing free yes or no right now. I'm actually wrapping up. I'm doing technically a paid reading, a reading from one of my subscribers, and then I'm heading out because I've been trying to finish up for a little bit now. But I do feel so, Kendra, to refocus myself. There's going to be stuff coming in for you. And I want you, in case, because you'll probably be on tomorrow or Wednesday, because the full moon's Thursday. But just in case if I don't see you in between now and then, make sure that you write down stuff that you want to let go of. Oh, Rebel. I don't know why I said Kendra. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Rebel. I don't know where the hell Kendra came from. Where did that name come from? This is why I need to go. I have no idea where that name came from. I meant you, Rebel. I don't know why that's what came out of my mouth. Isn't that funny? It's not even anything alike. Do you know a Kendra? I don't even know a Kendra. That's wild. I don't know. It's because I'm distracted. That's what's going on. It's because I'm distracted. Which is why I try really hard to ignore everything when I'm doing a reading, because especially if I'm not good at that in the moment, all sorts of stuff comes through. So I do feel with the waterfall, this says emotional release and chasing after something. And then magnet, longing, desire, gravity, magnetic attraction, je ne sais quoi, seduction, yearning, and field of influence. Where I was going with this is during the full moon, what I want you to do is write down the stuff that's been like not good or bothering you that you want to let go of, and either rip it up and flush it down the toilet or burn it and send it out into the wind. Get rid of it. And then set the intention of what you're trying to bring in, because the manifesting is like intense right now. And I feel like that magnet piece is part of it, and the waterfall with the release is big. So you might feel a little bit emotional coming up, but don't let it bring you down, because girl, you are the sun right now, and you will be attracting a lot of different things with that sun energy, and you're going to continue to be the sun for a while. Does that make sense? Sorry, my brain is like, this is what happens when I haven't. Yeah, very possible. And releasing something does not necessarily mean that you're done, you'll never speak to them again. Releasing is just letting go of attachment. You know, like when I was telling the story about how I made a comment about, oh, maybe I'll be a reader someday, and that's my full-time job. I released it because I wasn't attached to it. I put it out there and I let it go. Did I still did I want it? I mean, yeah, I'm here, right? But I didn't stay focused on it. It's very important not to stay too attached to things we're trying to manifest, because if we stay, it's a slippery slope, because it's like we want to manifest it, so we want to focus on it, but at the same time, if we focus on it too much, it can choke the energy. Right, exactly. So yeah, I used to do that a lot when I was dating. Right now I'm not dating. I'm taking I'm taking a sabbatical from dating for a while. But when I was dating, when I was seeing somebody and I wanted to hear from them if they were being hot and cold, when they were being hot and cold, every new moon and every full moon, I would do some kind of little ritual. And I swear to you, every single effing time this person would call me on the new moon or full moon, like as if they knew. Like it was clockwork. It was crazy. And it would usually, one time it happened right when I was in the middle of doing the ritual. Yeah, that's tricky too. Oh, if Kristen was here, she'd tell you, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah. And no judgment there, because I've been there, girl. But that happens if we get reading after reading after reading after reading. It's telling universe we don't trust it's going to happen, and then it screws with it. It definitely messes with it if you get too many readings around it. So that's tricky. Definitely. Like with Kristen, I've been saying to her, no, we're not going to do a reading, because I've been reading with Kristen for almost 3 years now, and I've been telling her no. Today we'll do a check-in. If you're anxious and you want to do a check-in, we can do a quick snapshot, but we're not doing a full reading. Because if major stuff hasn't shifted, a full reading just kind of messes with the energy, because it's just changing the prediction. So, all right, I am going to go. I hope everybody has a good rest of your day. I will be back on tomorrow with a better hairdo. I don't know what the hell's going on over here. And hopefully Mr. Noise, which is what I call him, will be quieter tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to try to come on a little bit earlier tomorrow too. I had a busy morning this morning before I could get online. So, but in the meantime, you guys, no, that's okay, Rebel. That's fine. It's totally fine. I don't mind talking. I don't mind at all. So in the meantime, you guys can find me at melsdivination.com. All the links are in my bio. I am still running the Eclipse special, email reading special for $20 on my website until the end of the month. Once we get to the end of the month, that is no longer an option, and then you'd have to pay full price for a reading. So I highly recommend, if you've been wanting to get something, check that out. And that's it for now, I guess. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Tonk says goodbye. See? Tonk says goodbye. I can say goodbye to everybody? Yeah. Okay. Tonk says, see you later, guys. There you go. She goes, stop talking to my mom so I can get my food, bitches. That's what she says. Bye. See you guys tomorrow. Okay. All right. Bye, YouTube. See you all tomorrow.